Oh, I see you. It's a disguise the way you treat me. Pretty brown eyes. I don't know the rest of the words after that, though.
Oh, wow.
Quit breaking my heart. Breaking my heart. Yeah. Quit breaking my heart.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I love about the cold open? Ain't nobody here. I'm pretty sure I think it's like 15 weekly listeners. So between you and I and the 15 people who listen to the podcast right now, they're the only people that know we singing every morning. They're the only people that know, sweetheart.
Yeah.
It's a disguise the way you treat me. Yeah. Pretty brown eyes.
All right.
Quit breaking my heart.
Right.
Sweetheart.
Go ahead.
I gotta go ahead. Let's go ahead and start the show then. Come on. Let's get it popping. Good morning, and good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Wake and Bake with Be the Best.
What?
Part of waking up is BeMo. And how did I sing that before?
You didn't sing that part.
I didn't sing that?
No.
That was just y'all?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that joint high as hell. Well, good morning, sweetheart. How you feeling this morning? You all right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wow. Okay. well, goddamn.
I'm cool, I guess.
Welcome back to another episode of Wake and Bake with BeMo. I am your host, BeMo. This is your chance to dive in on some of the new blueprints of how we execute Black culture. I might have to work on that intro after we talk about what we talk about today. As always, we're being brought to you by the Washington Informer Bridge. Shout out to the WIBridgeDC.com or at WIBridgeDC on all social media platforms. We want to appreciate y'all for waking up and joining us this morning. But if you are joining us, there is a mandatory. We need you to say good morning to the head wrap of my nightly sleep, okay? To the bright screen of my daily productivity. Let's make sure we say good morning to the lady of the house. Good morning, lady of the house.
Hey, sweetheart.
How you feeling this morning?
You already asked me.
Well, I'm asking, this is the official time.
Okay.
How you feeling this morning? What's the word? What's the news?
Habari Ghani.
Habari Ghani! What's the good news? Is it unity? It's Imani.
Yeah, right. Faith. How you, sweetheart?
You know I'm doing all right. I think I might have to cut out some of this Twittering first thing in the morning because they be getting my pressure up. My pressure be wide up at 7. Wide up at 7 something in the morning. Like it's just it's too much. It's too much. We want to say good morning to the good folks over on Instagram right now. I'm looking at Short Man Tay and Northeast Consulting's A. Good morning, y'all.
Hey.
How y'all doing this morning? It's good to see you. You want to see the full screen action. You want to make sure you catch all of our sources this morning. You want to see everything that's happening on this side of the screen and get a better angle. And I think I look better in 4K, just to be honest with you. Make sure you go over to YouTube. The link is in the bio, or you can just look up BeMo and I will be. Got to be there. Got to be there. We have a great thing. Huh?
I thought you were going to say gots to BeMo.
Oh, got to be Mo, got to be Mo in the morning when he smokes a blunt with the world and his girl. Got to be there for the smoke when you wake and bake with BeMo. Got to be Mo. Okay, that's enough. Oh, baby.
All right.
Sweetheart, we have some great things we want to talk about this morning. While I'm sitting here playing around, we got to beat the construction folks, all right?
Yeah.
We have some great things we want to talk about this morning. We want to dive into a conversation that I've been pushing off for the last couple of weeks. But as y'all saw, Florida has soft launched slavery. We want to talk about that this morning in the new Florida standards of education that's going on. We also want to talk about this endemic, I would say, of smart black folks losing their jobs. And this morning we want to focus on a personal hero of mine, a nursery rhyme to the lady of the house. His name is Bomani Jones.
Nah.
But first, lady of the house, I want to share some revolutionary math.
Okay.
The other day I was just, skedaddling on and what I say, frolicking, and what I say to you the other day? Gallivanting. There we go. The other day I was gallivanting on YouTube, and you got to be careful with YouTube because I would say that Twitter is a liberal platform, or X, excuse me, is a liberal platform. I would say that Instagram is a liberal platform. I would say that TikTok is a progressive platform. I would say that Facebook is a conservative platform. And joining Facebook is also YouTube as a conservative platform. Sometimes you get on there and you think you're watching something that's on your side, but 7 minutes in, you're like, wait a minute, this nigga misogynist. Wait a minute, I don't agree with you.
Yeah.
So I was meandering on YouTube. I use a lot of verbs to describe my activity on YouTube, but I was walking through YouTube and I stumbled upon a video. I don't even know what the video was about, but the young man was trying to make a case on why WNBA players deserve less, right? Mm-hmm. And he throws out this stat, and this is where revolutionary math comes in, sweetheart. He throws out this stat. The average NBA game has 1.15 million viewers per game, which might seem low if you're only watching Golden State or you're only watching who won the championship this year?
Damn.
If you're only watching Denver. If you're only watching the good teams, and Denver is actually a misnomer in this situation. But if you're only watching the good teams, it would seem odd to you that the average NBA game is only averaging 1.15 million views. But when you take into account of all the people who are watching Toronto games and the people who are watching Houston Rockets game when they won 9 games this year, it makes sense. 1.15 million views per game for the NBA. And then the young man throws out a stats that I think he thought would be damaging towards the NBA, towards the WNBA, but the average WNBA game has 376,000 viewers. Sweetheart, if I've done